Good morning, welcome back to another week. It is, what day are we on? Sunday? Sunday, it's that awkward bit between Christmas and New Year. Hanging out with some seals up at the Point of Ayr. Yeah, still it's going to be a short video this one. I'm working tomorrow, just getting some feed done, and then it's New Year's Eve, and then we'll see where we're at after that. So, yeah, well, enjoy what we've got. See you soon. So here's one of the two lighthouses up at the Point of Ayr. So this is the most northerly point of the island. Scotland's not a long way that way. That's out of focus, isn't it? There we go. Oh, I'm out of focus now. The joys. Yes, so this lighthouse was built because the sea progressively got itself further and further and further from the actual lighthouse, which you will see in a second. So at the moment, it's stuck behind the old foghorn. So, there's the old foghorn. There's the old lighthouse. There's a child dropping the dog's lead. Well done. Yeah, so the foghorn used to be a steam foghorn, but they don't use it. The island only has foghorns in Douglas now, I believe. But yeah, nice out here. It's a bit breezy. See you in a bit. Good morning. It is Monday morning and it is early, just after 6 a.m. and just getting started down here to get things going quickly, because the quicker I get done, the quicker I'm back home again. Yeah, so as I say, early start, everything's warmed up, just get a bit of light on the situation. Yeah, so to this morning, just got this load of feed to do out, which is going down to Laxey again. I've just been told this should be the peak of it, because they've got beasts starting to go off now, so they're getting them shipped out. So at that point, the feed load should start to reduce, and yeah, so it's been a good way up, and now we'll start to drop off a bit. I need to put you up there. Hang on. Brilliant. Yeah. So yeah, how about that? New Year already, nearly. So New Year's Eve is tomorrow, and let me see if we can get this first time. Woo! First time. I normally miss it first time, to be honest. Yeah, so New Year's Eve tomorrow, so that's going to be a busy day, and lots of things to do with the kids, and we're going to a gathering we always go to every year, so that's nice, you know, kind of like traditions and all that lot. So yeah, keep us out of the way. And as for everything with the pumpkins, looking forward into the new year. Desperately hoping we have a better growing season this year. Going to be planting more robust than I have in the past, just to ensure I've got that kind of, well, robustness, and slightly changing how I'm planting and what numbers I'm planting and stuff like that, and the way that they'll be grown on. Those cell trays I've got are working really well, so I think I'm going to look to get more of them. I think they're quite expensive, but I think it's worth the cost. I've already got 1,250 cells, so I kind of need to double, if not 3 times that. So I might see what deal you get if you buy 20 of them, which will then triple. That'll give me double. No, that'll give me triple the amount of cells I've got now. Maths at 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so that's probably going to be my thought.
on that. And then, as I say, I'm going to be starting a new series of short videos, not going to be very long, which are going to go through the whole year. So hopefully I will be probably not interfering too much with these ones, and they're just going to be short little videos about what we're doing with the field at that moment in time, kind of like that 2 weeks or that month or whatever it is, just really short snippets. So yeah, you have to keep an eye out for them coming. But I'm going to crack on because there's no point coming down here early and spending all the time talking to you guys. So I'll see you in a bit.
Good morning, and it is Thursday, and that is it. Festive season is over. I think it's Thursday. I don't know. It feels like Monday. Yes, so it is Thursday. New Year's Day was yesterday, and yeah, all the revelling and holidays and stuff is over. So back out at it today, and just doing a little bit of a tidy up out here at a client's house. And then I think this afternoon I'm heading down to the farm to try and move some bits of firewood out of the way and stuff like that. I've just found there's some swings in here, finding all sorts of stuff. Yeah, so I'm back down there, going to get some firewood out of the way so I can get to a log that I'm wanting to mill. So you'll see that should be quite nice on the inside, although it's a little bit more rotten than I thought it was when I kind of had a bit of a look at it. But unfortunately, I've put a load of firewood in front of it, so I can't actually reach it with a telehandler. So we'll try and get that sorted this afternoon. That will be hopefully the plan then. And then, yeah, it's gardens tomorrow, and then it'll be the weekend, and the video will be out. So yeah, all a bit of fun. So I will see you later. Slight change of plan today. I kind of got my teeth into something here, so I haven't been down to the farm to do the firewood, like I was saying, so that's going to have to wait for another day. I am just walking along the electric railway, so normally you're not allowed to do this, but the railway is closed, so you can go on it. I'm just checking out some drainage and where water's going and where water doesn't off the there we go, drainage off the property that I work at, just seeing what it's doing and where's it going. There was obviously a lot of water coming down here not that long since, just trying to kind of work it out. It's a really cold day to start today, like really cold, coldest we've had in a long time. The car was frozen. The lawns haven't defrosted here; they're still all frozen, which is a good job. I'm not trying to cut any grass today, is it? Oh, look, loads of drainage here. Yeah, it's I think it's going to be pretty similar tonight, although there is a chance that it's going to warm up later on, I think, in the night. So we shouldn't be too cold, but it's still going to be pretty chilly. Yeah, winter feels like it's here now. So we have actually got some wintry type weather. I think there's snow forecast for the weekend. Whether we'll actually see any of it, I don't know. You know, it's nice to think we'll have it. I quite like snow. It ticks lots of boxes. Doesn't really affect me too much at work, but obviously if I was needing to get around, that affects me. But obviously most of the time I'm around with the kids, so you know, how funny would it be if we end up with snow on Monday, which is the first day back for the schools after Christmas. Yeah, we'll just have to see what comes.
So I'm just going to have a walk down here, and then, like I said, tomorrow I'm on gardening, sleepers are slippy, and I might see if I can get down and do that little bit of some logs and stuff later on. See you later. It's been a while since I've been for a walk down here. Obviously since I stopped putting out the veggies because it just wasn't really worthwhile with what was coming off. The carrots, I've just had a taste of one up there, absolutely spectacular. Still pretty small though. The chard you can see quite nicely because the weeds have all died off, so you can actually see it. That's going to do much better in the spring. So what I'll be getting to do is running down with the mower around these and making sure that they're as clear as can be of any weeds, and then we can hopefully harvest them. The kale has been absolutely decimated, so I just had a drive past it and there is nothing left. They're just stalks, absolutely nothing on it. These areas here, which is where the carrots were that failed, but then some did come up, I'm not seeing anything now. So I know that there was still some in there. I have just one or two, but it's not worth the while. And then this area, which we ridged up to try and plant, and then the weather turned, is still like this. I did plant some, which ones were it? These two had chard put into them, but again, the weather turned just as they were kind of looking like they were going to be growing on, and nothing really came of them. So what I'm looking forward to is a fresh start. You know, it's 2025 now. We're on the 3rd of January, so everything's going to have to be starting to get planned and working where we want stuff, what we're going to do. As I say, I am going to be starting a new series, and they're only going to be probably short little videos, and I will try and not interfere too much with these videos, and hopefully this should be the last of the short ones of these. But obviously, since you saw me go back there is nothing between there and here, and then it's only a couple of bits here. So and then we're up to where the pumpkins were, well, the hay and then the pumpkins last year. Ooh, the leeks are looking nice. Look at these, they're looking really good. A bit on the small side still, but hopefully they'll grow on. I am definitely going to do leeks this coming year. That is definitely something which I want to get sorted with. How well they've done to start with, and they were pretty late in. There's my metal buckets up there still. They were pretty late in, so that's why they are a bit behind. They're a bit like spring onions really, but very strong spring onions. Yeah, so as I say, fresh start. It's going to give me total freedom to plan what I want to be planting from where. I actually have Charles Dowding, who he is really big onto the regenerative planting, no dig planting, generally garden size stuff. So obviously this 13 acres is a very big garden, but I've got his calendar which shows what to plant when to do a market garden. So I'm going to use that as a reference point to allow me to hopefully develop a very robust planting to give me maximum productivity off this area. Because am I efficient with the area I've got? No, not at all. Hey look, still got water in. Nah, not doing that again. Yeah, so I wasn't productive with the area that I've got at all. I am wanting to move everything around to stick with our rotation. So that might mean these leeks end up in the midst of something for now. There's a couple of turnips still up that end, and a couple of spring onions. They are spring onions, they're not leeks. So that area might be a little bit kind of mixed in and amongst, but bring the pumpkins into this big area, basically what you can see in the frame there, and then put something else up in the top, probably sunflowers. We have a plan with sunflowers, but we're not going to be doing a sunflower open day. as such. Because the one that is done up in Bride is someone who I used to work with, so I would not want to tread on their toes. You know, the island's not big enough for lots of these things. But look at how lovely the sunflower looks. So we'll get the sunflowers going. We'll I'll hopefully plant them with the proper seed drill as well. So have a play with that. Did I need to go out that way? No, I don't. I could go out this little gate as long as it's open. So yeah, that's probably about it. We are forecast the potential of some snow this weekend, which is most likely going to turn out just as rain, because it generally does. If we do get any snow, I will definitely be getting a video of it for you. Need to get another camera sorted, having lost one this year, so that I'm not doing the videos on the phone. It was so much easier using a camera. I do need to decide whether I can try and sort a computer to try and make the videos on, because at the moment I'm doing everything on my phone, which is not working brilliantly. You know, the quality of the videos isn't great, I don't think. I think there's plenty more potential. So hopefully this will be the year that we kind of get everything a bit perfected. As I say, 200 subscribers, that is massive. I never thought I would have 200 people interested in what I do other than to come down and pick pumpkins on the day. TikTok, we're at 780, I think it is, followers, somewhere like that. But I think TikTok, you seem to get followers for nothing as well. There seems to be a lot of people who, I don't know, they might be really interested, or they might just click follow. And Facebook, I think we're at about 1,400, which lines up with probably how many people came down on the day. As you know, if you follow me, I don't post an awful lot up on Facebook, because the people who are checking up on the details of the day probably don't need to know all this. So I'm going to disappear. I'm going to thank you first and wish you all the best for 2025, and hope that everything comes right for you. You know, I saw a load of great ones coming up to the end of the year about, you know, just getting through the year might be your achievement. You know, I haven't listed any lists of, I just see a crate. I haven't listed any lists of stuff I've achieved. Ta-da. I definitely haven't achieved quite a few things, like growing enough pumpkins. That was a major non-achievement. But if your achievement of 2024 was to get to the end of 2024 and get into 2025, good on you. You know, absolutely fantastic. And keep your chin up, look forward, head on. The whole year to go at. Look at that. Beautiful. Right, see you later. See you next week. Just a quick update, you thought I'd gone. The weather warning has been upgraded to amber for snow and ice this weekend. Yes. See you later.